Can't you see? It's a beautiful morning outside. Well, a beautiful day. Not so much. It's dark and it's gloomy. It's about somewhere around 2 o'clock. And I'm just now leaving the house. Or 1 o'clock? It's after 1 o'clock. It's like 1:30. It's 1:22. And I'm just now left the house. Going to go ahead, get some nummies in my tummy besides just having a thing of Texas toast. Heading out with Mark. Tried to get some video of him this morning and basically really let him know I was videoing him. That ended in us basically kind of fighting over the camera because he wanted to delete everything, and he did. So, yeah. After a quick little lunch and a little bit of adage to my plastic accoutrement section, I'm going to spend some time at a poor person's aquarium or seaquarium. Basically a place where everyone can view fish. I know there's somebody who really hates when someone comes up with ideas like this, because then they have to actually do that. Ooh, that takes time. Patience. And time and patience, I know I don't have. There's got to be enough people who don't. See, at Walmart you can learn to identify lots of little different fish. There's a male guppy, and a molly, whatever the heck that is, and a platy, and a neon tetra. I'm sure all those in there. And then you gotta love those little sucker fishes. I think it's called a Plecostomus. They have all sorts of things in here, so it's hard to identify them all. So I could take time to look. I guess that's a molly. A little orange one that looks like goldfish. And then there's the glow light tetra. Ooh. All sorts of other stuff in there. There's another Plecostomus. I could just sit here for a while and learn. Ooh, what's that? Those little funky looking fishes. Oh, see that one from the side? It's an Oscars. It's called an Oscars? That's a boring name. Alright, blackfin shark. So there's a shark in there. All those things are sharks apparently? Little tiny sharks? Or maybe they're the mala shark. Well, technically, apparently, all these things in here are sharks. Except for maybe the little tiny white one. Why pay lots of money to go to an aquarium when you could go to your local Walmart or a pet store? I got overrun at Walmart. I was gonna possibly try and continue to shop. I started looking at stuff, and then it got to that point where I didn't know what I was doing. And I don't like when I get to that point, because it's just like, I started looking, I was playing with the fish. I decided to go look at a few things I kind of wanted to buy, and then suddenly I realized there's like a whole bunch of people, and my brain has this weird defense mode of just shutting down. And I'm just like, I have like almost like a brain freeze, and all I know at a certain point, my brain was just saying, you know what, get out of the store, get out of the store, get out of the store. And so finally I left. I'm happier that I'm outside the store right now. I mean, not get run over by this car, because I think they're looking for a spot and I was in one. But it's really weird. Just at a certain point, my brain says, no, you've had enough. Just leave. Because I don't know, sometimes I don't have an issue with being around a lot of people, and sometimes I do. And this is one of those moments where I think my brain was just like, get out of the crowd of people. You're starting to like lose focus on everything and anything, or even anything. So I can't even remember what I wanted else to do today, but I'm gonna go home for a little bit, regroup, find some coupons that I did want to use on a few things that I thought I had, but apparently I don't. Worst case scenario, I have them, and if so, I might wait till later to come back and shop, like around 9. Alright, I lied. I'm not going home. I'm deciding I'm going to stop at this new little, well, it's not new, but this place, this only the second time I've been to one of them. Fancy Fruit and Produce. Ooh, big letters. I went to one that's a little closer to my house recently, and I decided I'm gonna hit up this one too, because it's got some decent prices. Like I saw some pork chops, like no bone in, for pretty cheap. So I figured I might as well come back to the one on my way home and grab some stuff, because, you know, need food to eat for the week and so on. Back home, getting in the spoils of war, I got these pork steaks, because I wanted to get pork chops at first, and then I decided to get pork steaks from the place Fancy Fruits and Produce. It was like about $1.79 a pound, and I think I got like about 1.5 or so pounds. I seared them, threw them in the oven. Show you when they come out. I put like curry powder on it. Curry powder, some ground black peppercorn, and some salt. I also got this mixed thing of like seafood and a huge daikon radish, because the first time I ever tried daikon, or knowingly tried daikon, oh yeah, I've got tofu that needs to go in the refrigerator. Haha. The first time I ever tried daikon, I was at this really awesome place that we have up here in Orlando called Pom Poms, and what they do, it's this one particular, I think it was the Viet Pom, one particular sandwich where they take some daikon radish that they have basically pickled in simple syrup. This is what a daikon radish looks like, and it's huge. See, here's my hand. Here's the daikon radish in my hand. It completely covers my hand. Like pickled it in a simple syrup, which is basically about equal parts water and sugar, and put it on a sandwich, and that was fantastic. And so I've always wanted to do that since I had that. I don't know if I'm going to do that with pork chops or something, but I have no inside ice maker, so putting those in. And hold up a second. Trying to put an ice tray in a freezer with one hand is a horrible idea. So I got the pork steaks, plus the seafood mix, plus the daikon radish, plus the tofu for about like less than $9. So all in all, in groceries, I spent about $30 this week. I got a lot of stuff. I'm like really happy. Especially because I'm like a big protein eater. That's kind of what we were taught in my family. Protein. Meat. Sorry, vegetarians. I do like veggie stuff. That's why I got the tofu. I wanted to work on like a tofu sandwich thing. But I'm really excited. I get excited when I start to cook. Especially when it's just like things that I'm like, alright, I might have not ever tried this before, but I have a kitchen all to myself. I'm going to do it. And that's why I watch Food Network. I'm like, that stuff looks awesome. I wish I can do it. Well, now I'm trying stuff that I remember that I've seen people do, especially with my new pan that I have from my IKEA. If you saw the IKEA sales during like November, now they're having random 3-day weekends where they're doing stuff like that. I got like this complete set. I think I mentioned it yesterday. This little complete set where it's got 3 pots with lids and a 1 big pan. I'm using the pan right now for the pork. And they can do them on the stovetop and then put them in the oven, and they're transferable, and that's what I really like because I see that in like all the major shows. Other than that, while I was at Walmart, even though I didn't buy anything, they had samples. I've seen this before. Takis. We went, Mark and I went to this little Hispanic convenience store, and they had that. Apparently now they're getting it at Walmart, so I'm kind of excited. And 8th continent or something. Not the soy melt. It's this, what is it? It's 7th generation products. They're getting these really pretty green, not just that it's pretty green, I mean green for the earth, products at Walmart now. And they gave me a sample for that, for the dish soap as well as laundry detergent, so I could use that too. So I'm excited. Other than that, I don't know what else I'm going to do today. So I've cooked, I've shopped. I probably shouldn't spend any more money, but I probably will. I've got to brag a little bit. It's kind of extra oil, but I kind of tried to make a gravy out of the pan drippings in the bottom. I wasn't quite sure, but looks pretty good. Some green beans and a pork steak. Oh yeah, fit for a king or a big man or me. And if I don't finish it, I've got containers for them to go in the refrigerator. The day is almost over. What if you can even see me? I'm kind of still up because I've got a code for a free rental at Redbox. I kind of want to wait till midnight to go get it, because then I can have it until Wednesday. So, wait, not Wednesday. Till Tuesday, because today's Sunday. I should probably just go get up and get it. Because if I don't get up and get it, I probably won't get it because I'll be too tired and I will pass out on the couch. Alright. Night, people.